Good morning. It is a crummy, windy day. It's a little bit chilly, and it's just windy. We haven't had a really super windy day like this in a while. I need to go move a wheel line for the neighbor so that he can swap that north field. I need to deal with some rams and ewes that aren't where they belong. I just put in a ewe in with the boys. She was standing by the road on the highway, on the wrong side of the fence. That's always fun. So, neighbor called. My husband said that we had a sheep out by the road, and we both assumed it was one of the rams. No, it was one of my, oh, I gotta go this way. It was one of my ewes, and I don't, my pickup really is not happy. It shouldn't die when you hit your brake. So I have no clue how she got out. So I just went and opened the gate right by the road, put her in with the boys. At least she's in and contained. Whoa. I think my pickup's possessed. So, had a ram jump a fence and get in with the two ewes that have been kind of jumping the fence and getting into that pasture, and I don't know how they're getting into it. So anyway, he jumped a fence, got in with them. He's separated now, but I need to do some fence fixing this morning and get those girls pushed back out, move all the boys. I'm debating if I'm going to move them in or if I'm just going to continue fixing fence. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll figure that out after I move this wheel line. It's drier than I thought this morning. Hi, sweetheart. You are not a sweetheart. Oh, Bruno, what are we gonna do with you? So, these two need to go back out back. Neither one has any use for him right now, and he needs to go back with the boys. Oh, please don't kill my baby. Ended up having a ram die when they were doing that because he was a little too young for them to be beaten up quite so much. So it is making me a little nervous that those are the only two boys I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anyone else or that ewe. Where the devil did they go? Oh, they're down here. Okay, I probably need to go check some fencing. So this is where Bruno came. He just knocked this whole piece down and jumped over the short fence here. So I just tied it there yesterday, but I need to make a real fix today. How's my granite? Huh? Hi. Did you come say hi, or did you think you were going to get some girls? Not till May, dude. You were supposed to be January. But your brother screwed it up for you. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I got that fence tacked back up. where it needed it. And here's hoping the boys stay where they stay in June. Yep. Nimbus. Let's go ahead and see if there's any sheep activity this morning. Still nothing on you. Oh, you have. Okay, who are you? 2034, so you are a rebreed. Oh, you're my bad eye girl. I need to get you taken care of. Yep, you're a rebreed. Or were you still breeding? I can't remember now. I think you might have still been breeding. Okay, so 34, 57. Still nothing on her. That it, Ace? That's all you done? Oh. 02. She's got a little more. Okay, well. Henry, you been doing anything? You're still orange. And you still have nothing. Okay, so looks like no rebreeding on Henry. So that is always a good sign. How about you, Woody? You rebreed anything? I see no yellow here. Hey, Woody. Okay. How about you, miss? Nope. Okay, so no rebreeding on Woody yet. Sturgeon's pen's going to be a little more difficult because we didn't change his paint, so anybody who has orange, if they're getting rebred, I won't know. But I don't see any new orange over blue. Just still her and her. Oh, we got lots of blue butts. Yay! Abla, are you gonna be a mama? I'm kind of regretting that. She's so little. Okay, so what do we got? We got 37. And Banbury, it looks like you are a rebreed. And Isis. So both my littles. And let's see, we already had her down. So Juneberry was bred yesterday. Okay, so Toast, you're done. You got them all, buddy. For a slow starter, you finished first. It's a good boy. Okay, so there's always discussions about breeding first year lambs. So these guys won't turn 1 until January. So they'll technically lamb when they're 13 months old. I don't like doing this. I threw these two in here kind of as an experiment. I know better. Dairy sheep do not mature till they're 2 years old. They are not like your meat sheep. So this one over here, Juneberry, she had a lamb last year when she was a first year. I think she was about 10 months when I bred her. Well, no, I didn't breed her. Toast bred her accidentally because I forgot to pull him out. But she is quite a bit smaller than her sister. So she looks like she is still just a year old instead of coming 2, whereas she is almost full grown. So I prefer not to breed until they hit a year old, and then they lamb when they're about a year and a half. So, yeah, I'm guessing these 2 little girls are going to be stunted, just like Juneberry is. And that's my own stupidity. I basically threw them in because I needed 100 sheep, and they equaled 100. So, we shall see. I'm just not a fan of breeding first-year lambs. They're mentally not with it. They are physically not with it. And by the time they're 2 years old, or by, a year and a half, they do so much better. They're better moms. They're physically able to have lambs better. And we don't seem to have the issues we do when we breed them young. But again, that's the difference between meat sheep and dairy sheep. If you're getting into dairy sheep, don't expect to be breeding them by the time they're 8, 9 months old, 10 months old. You need to wait and just hold on to them until they are 12 to 18 months. It's better for them. You will appreciate their maturity, and they will appreciate you waiting. So here you can kind of get a better idea. Bred before she was a year old. She's about a year and a half, born in April. I think she was born in April last year. So she's 18 months, and so is she. And so is she, and so is she. Yeah. It makes a difference. It's kind of dark, but I'm so proud of my dogs. So that barking is my neighbor's dog. And my dogs don't even care because they know he's not a threat, which is always a plus. So the neighbor's dog usually will come to the fence and bark, especially if, somebody's out. And our dogs won't even really bug him. When they first moved in, yeah, they all met at the fence and said their howdy doos and we're gonna kick your butts. But my dogs don't care anymore. Unless I'm walking there and the dog comes to the fence, then my dogs are right there with me. So it is good to know that they're not complete jerks. They do actually know their job. They know the difference between an annoyance and a threat. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my puppies now. It's taken a long time to get them there, but they're good ones. Okay, I think that's it for me. I had a meeting tonight. It went a little, well, it didn't really go late. I mean, it went on time. It's just late. It's winter. It gets dark by 7:30. So I am finishing in the dark, but the sheep are all eating happy. So I don't need to worry about them. The ones outside are content. Most of my dogs are content and wanting to play still. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.